Welcome back. Talk Back Live, brought to you by Johnson Motor Company, located out on the Aiken-Augusta Highway as you head out of Aiken toward Augusta. As you pass the city limits and the new Sam's right there on the right will be Johnson Motor Company. They've got cars and trucks, new and used, at great prices. Go by and see Duncan and all of the nice people who work at Johnson Motor Company. They'll take care of you and get you riding in style in a new car or truck. Tell them Talk Back Live sent you over there. All right, we're talking steeplechase right now. We're talking horses, not cars. But anyway, you got to get there. You got to take a car.
That's true.
But let's the steeplechase. Let's get down to you and I both will assume that everybody knows where this is and what's going on. But tell us, where is steeplechase?
Well, for someone who wakes up on Saturday morning, we'll just walk them through what they need to do. Ford Conger Field at Aiken Horse Park is located at Powder House Road in Audubon, but most of our general people will be entering on Audubon Drive. The gates are, we have 2 gates on that road. You can go in either one. And tickets for your car and each person are $15. So if you have a car full of, it's just per person. Kids 6 and under are free. And the gates open at 9:30. Most of the tailgaters are coming in at that point. If you're just coming in to watch the races, you can come in, you know, it's better to come in between 11 and 12, so to get stuck in that 12:30 traffic. We have the carriage parade is after the first race. Okay. And then the first race starts at 1. Okay. And they run every 30 minutes, and there are 5 races. And there's 5 races, and now is one race bigger than another race? Yes. The Budweiser Holiday Cup, sponsored by AB Beverage Company of Aiken, is the biggest race, and I believe that's the 4th race. Now, what makes that bigger than the purse races? Money? The purse money is the bigger one, and I believe that's around 25. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, 25,000 on that. The total purses for the day is 65,000. And the National Steeplechase Association handles all the entries, so we don't actually see the horses until the night before or that morning. They ship down from all over the east, Atlantic seaboard, I guess. Most are, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Camden, places like that. Now, the bigger race, that generally attracts the fastest horses, I would assume? Yes, I believe so. With the maiden, I know we have a maiden race too. I'm not sure which one that is, but we used to have 6, but it just depends on the entries. But we have a full field this year, and we would rather have 5 full races than 6 races with 3 in one and 2 in the other. Yeah, so we have upwards of 12 horses in one race. That's amazing. Yeah, that's really fun. And it's a lot more fun to watch something like that than 2. Yes. Yeah, they can get separated pretty quick. Exactly. And I did not grow up with horses, and the first time I saw a steeplechase race, it's just so thrilling. It's so unique. It's interesting. It's just a fun, fast-paced thing on top of all the other fun things going on. But it is, and it's a big track. It's how long is it? It's over a mile. It's over a mile, just a little over a mile. And when they are racing, they've got an announcer and the PA. You can hear him wherever you are, and you can see the horses off in the distance running, and you can especially see them. At this event. The spring, forget it. Yeah, you can't see all the tents. There's a lot of cars and tents and big trucks and different things, so you kind of lose them in and out of there. But at this particular one, you can sort of watch them run around, and it is very exciting. It is. Well, they say this is the horseman's race of the 2, because the people who really want to see the racing are there versus the social aspect of the spring one. Right. And the racing isn't any different. The spring and the fall, they're the same. It's the same race. Are the purses the same too? The purses are more in the spring, as they are with every race in the spring racing circuit of all the other race meets. Atlanta Steeplechase, Queen's Cup, all those guys Camden. And exactly. The Camden's the same thing. And Camden has a fall one too. They do. Yeah. They do. It's called the... I'm thinking of not the Colonial Cup. That's the spring one, but it has they have different names like we do too. And I've been to that one as well, and that's similar to what we do. Gigantic. If not a little bigger. Pretty amazing. Yes. What it is like. It's not like NASCAR, but it's very similar in the sense of there's a lot of people on the infield that are moving around, and I would assume that spring.
I would imagine that's something you work on 12 months a year.
We do. Someone asked me today, do you just take a couple weeks off after this race meet? And the answer to that is no. The time in between these two race meets, I'm the only paid employee at the Steeplechase, and it's a board of directors, and that's it. So we work very hard to get everything done in a timely manner, and you know, it's a bit of a well-oiled machine at this point, but there are always factors that get thrown in, and like rain, and where you have to scramble and try to make things work. And you know, last spring you have all the beautiful trophies laid out. Well, it started raining. We have to coordinate with a volunteer. Our wonderful Lisa Hall that does all that for us. You know, she has to scramble, and you know, there's always the devil's in the details.
Yeah, and you never know with the weather, but the weather again is going to be nice. How can you get tickets pre-race?
Well, unfortunately, today and tomorrow, you know, lunchtime tomorrow is the last time you can get the pre-race tickets, which are $10. If anyone's feeling adventurous, we'd still have rail sides. So if you want to come see us today before 3 or 9 to 1 tomorrow. And if you buy, this is an interesting connection with the spring. If you purchase a rail side in the spring or in the fall, you get to go into a lottery if we have any rail sides open this spring. So with the Masters, and you know, sort of like getting those practice round tickets, it's sort of like that.
Yeah.
You get to go into a lottery. We wanted to honor the people that support our fall event, and it has also been a good development move for us because people want to get into the lottery. And
it is interesting. You can't get the railside tickets usually because they're sold out. But some will come open, just like the Masters.
Exactly.
And they have a numbering system, and people are on the waiting list.
Well, what we do is we literally pull names out of a hat.
Yeah.
After that March 1st deadline, last year we had 12 rail sides open up. We had 100 people in the lottery.
How many rail sides are there?
About 800.
Yeah, so that's
Plus all the
few.
interior spots and second rows. There's over 2,500 reserve spots.
All right, so they can go get tickets
at our office at the
office.
Steeplechase. But we've got, if you're having lunch downtown today or tomorrow, you know, Plum Pudding, Stoplight Deli, they all have these $10 tickets and $10 parking passes.
Right.
You know, what happens is Sertoma Club, who handles all our ticket sales for us on race day and all the advanced locations, they'll come and gather all the tickets up tomorrow around noon. So just try to plan ahead a little bit. But if not, you'll have to pay a little bit more at the gate, but you'll just pull right in. And we have public access areas. You know, folks will be tailgating on the rail. But if you want to watch the races down by the finish lines, great. We have bleachers. You can, Wilcox Food Truck will be there. You can grab something to eat there. And something to drink and watch the races. And we have a hat contest.
There you go.
After the third race.
Cecil will be good in the hat contest. He's always got great hats.
If you have a great hat, or between now and Saturday want to make a hat, we have a most creative hat and a Halloween hat and best kid hat.
Yeah,
with great prizes.
And again, it's a lot of fun. And again, to make it clear, if you show up in the car and you got 10 people in the car, you're going to pay $15
each person
for each
pays.
person.
You know, I just want to mention, a lot of people don't know this, but the Steeplechase Association is a 501c4, so we're a semi-nonprofit organization. We're not completely, but you know, we make donations to local charities as much as we can, but we really do run race meet to race meet. As far as the spring one is very successful, and it subsidizes the fall because we don't make any money in the fall. So it's important for us to try to encourage the community to try this event out and enjoy it.
And it's a great opportunity to go out to the Steeplechase, and again, there won't be that huge crowd. Maybe one day. You never know.
Well,
but
maybe not that big.
Yeah, you'd be fine with that.
Yes, we like to, you know, we love our fall steeplechase. It's a wonderful little.
It's a little
event.
less intense.
Yes, that's a nice way to put it. Yes.
And while you enjoy it, maybe a little more than. And you love the spring one. That's so much fun.
I do.
Excitement
It's such a
of it all.
tradition in Aiken. It really is. Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully, more people will come out and see the Steeplechase on Saturday. Both the hometown or local. Clemson and Carolina are both out of town, so it's a good opportunity to come.
To see horses fly.
Yeah, that's right.
Our tagline.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, Elliot will rejoin us with something from off the wall. When we return, he'll just get off the wall. Just a minute. Stay right there. We'll be right back.